Give me my coffee, you jerk!
Sure. Give it. Wow, nice.
The text said it'd be up by noon today, but it's 8 p.m. Yes, you're... Oh, hello, Mr. Harrow. How are you? Are you ready to check in? That sounds like spam, or worse, a phishing attempt. If you get a message from an address like that, the best thing to do is ignore it. Better yet, delete it entirely. Well then, tell your friend to hit delete, no questions asked. Nothing good comes from addresses like that. Just bad news waiting to happen. I'll admit, I don't know the specific content of that email, but let me guess. They want money, right? Signal? That's a new one. Haven't heard or read anything about that before. But still, probably best not to take it too seriously. Let me check my phone just in case. Maybe I got something similar. Nope, nothing like that on my end. Best to just delete it.
Welcome to Max Gas. You need some help getting gas in that city car of yours, or you don't want something else? We got no booze, mind you. You look almost normal. I would have never guessed. But since you're here... When the sun sets... So you don't know the password? You know what? I don't really give a shit. That email's one of my brother's pseudonyms. It was, at least. I'm sure he's using some other equally stupid name. Alex is back at our house, like he's ever anywhere else. Now, was there anything else?
Hello, sir. Am I speaking with Eugene Harrow? My name is Percy Rugger, and I'm a senior sales executive at Ulterior Parallel. But of course, Mr. Harrow, I'm here to answer any questions you might have. At your service, as they say.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow? Mr. Harrow, and will surely, but for now, that's good to hear. However, since
Spit it out already! Come on, you thief!
Pops? What's the password for today? Hands up! Who the fuck are you? What are you doing in my house? Who sent you? You're acting like a lunatic! Stay back! What are you talking about? You show up at my door and claim you need my equipment? Why? Coral Destiny? So if you're researching them, why don't you buy your own equipment? Why, you sick or something? Fucking liar. Now, start fucking walking! Hey, cuz. Cuz. Listen. Listen. No, not like last time. No. No, I'm not holding a gang. There's a motherfucker here, and I've got him under citizen's arrest. 20 minutes? All right. Yeah, of course. I have coffee. Shut the fuck up, pal. No, I'm not talking to you, cuz. The intruder's getting feisty. Now we wait. And I don't want to hear a word out of you.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow? Mr. Harrow, and we'll shoot. But for now, I just... That's good to hear. However...
I'll break you open if I have to.
Pops? What's the password for today? Hands up! Hands fucking up, I said. Who the fuck are you? What are you doing in my house? Who sent you? Back off now! Let go! Oh no. Shit. Shit. I didn't mean to. I'm so sorry. It was an accident. Stay with me, man. We need to get you help. Don't you dare pass out. I'll try to stop the bleeding somehow. No, you won't die, pal. You can't die. I'll call an ambulance, yes. Wait here. Of course you will. Hey, Cody. Listen, cousin, I fucked up. No, man, not that fuck up. Just listen to me. I shot a man. Think he's dying. I don't know. No, please, cuz. Shut the fuck up now, come. And bring Vet Jones. He's still alive, I think.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow? Mr. Harrow, can you hear me? Mr. Harrow, are you all right? What happened? You sort of phased out.
Let it go!
Mr. Harrow, what's going on? Why are you shouting no at me? I'm sorry to hear that. Sometimes talking about the past stirs up things you thought forgotten. even repressed. Whatever. I understand. Sometimes sensations outlast the memory itself. Pain can linger some time after the recollection has faded. It will pass, slowly but surely. With that in mind, I feel obligated to show you some techniques that should help if this happens again. First things first, always ground yourself. Both feet on the floor. Breathe deeply. Then, focus on what you can see, hear, smell, touch, even taste. Strong memories can overwhelm us, drag us back into the past. The way out is to anchor yourself in the here and now, to shift focus at the present. Let's try it. Focus on your surroundings. What do you see? How does it smell? What can you feel under your fingers? Any particular sounds? I'm glad it feels familiar, even after one session. That tells me you feel safe here, and that's vital. Focus on touch now. Put your hands on your knees and tap them alternately. Left, right, left, right. Slow. It should be a little easier now. How do you feel? I'm glad to hear that. You can always use this exercise when you feel overwhelmed. It should help. In any case, we'll return to this memory during our next session. All right then. Now, you only need to pick up the key card for your room. And I'll call the receptionist to make sure everything is in order. Sounds good?
Yeah, man, just let me go. You can't think about it. My brain hurts when I think about thinking about it. Oh! Shit! Fuck! So sorry, Mr. Police Officer. I got a bit lost. It's still a safe, officer. I mean, it's in the safe. It's all according to the new law. The new regulations, they did everything. I did everything. No one touched the gun but me. It hasn't even been passed. The law is not active. But I assure you, it's all according to the new regulations. No worries. Specifically, everything is up to the letter of the law, the new law.
Oh man, do we really need to do this right now? Well, sure, I got time to kill. One tough questions, let me tell you. To know if you're thinking about old or new regulations. Well, they aren't valid yet, at least for 2 more weeks. But in contrast with the regs from the 80s, they're a right kicking the balls. That might be for the better. The old regs weren't even followed by the police. So it's clear why old Bill Thatcher, the then mayor, pushed so hard for that law. There was enough military-grade caliber weapons around here to arm a whole battalion, together with supporting artillery, mind you. The law from '85 made all of that illegal. Old Thatcher had no other way to disarm the Walter Group. I mean, you have to be dead dumb not to understand why old Bill wanted those guns gone. Well, that's local folklore. No wonder you don't know about them. They were a militia organization from the start of the 80s, led by none other than my grandpa, Milton Canis, and gathered around the ideas of Walter Kay to nationalize the gold discovered by Apex ore and distribute it to its rightful owners, us, the people. Of course, people liked that idea, liked it very much, but Apex ore didn't. There were a bunch of tensions, so the Walter Group, well, armed themselves. That's why I'm sure the law from '85 was meant only and exclusively to disarm the Walter Group. Even then, legislature worked for the rich, corporate vultures. So, Cousin Walt and Grandpops faced a decision. Surrender the arsenal, or be declared a terrorist organization. Not much of a choice, eh? Well, that's life for you. If you're faced with only shit choices, I would have rather have no choice at all. Anywho, that meant the end of Walter Group, of course, but Cousin Walter wasn't so easily stopped. Straight after the law came into force, he founded a political movement for our children. My grandpops didn't join, though. He was a man of action, not much for speeches, vote gathering and the like. And imagine, literally a day after Grandpops left the group, Thatcher offered him a job as a chief's assistant with the Bothwood Police. Yes, sir. Who better to wear the shield than those from lawmen families that know what such a life demands? Anywho, after the 3-month grace period expired in June of '85, Thatcher ordered Grandpops to search the houses of former Walter Group militiamen. See, the old bastard didn't believe all guns were surrendered. Grandpops tried telling him that Walter surely didn't have no more weapons, that he's a law-fearing citizen, but the old bastard didn't want to hear any of it. And an order is an order. Of course, found Dick squat. Cousin Walter got so angry with Grandpops, called him a traitor, a bastard, all kind of nasty stuff. They never ever talked again. Walter didn't even come to Grandpop's funeral. Politics, pal. Cut you off from your own kin. Did you listen to a thing I said, pal? New regulations are based on the law of '85. If it weren't for the old, there wouldn't be the new. As for proper storage, well, the old regs weren't adhered to at all. And the new, listen, if you want to follow them to the letter, it's like this. You need to have a special 14-gauge steel safe that's been approved by the ministry. Ammunition could be in the same safe, but it must be in a separate 10-gauge steel box in its original packaging. And the safe itself must be sealed by the sheriff and only unlocked by a fingerprint of the weapon's owner. Call us a lawman, of course. And the worst thing, pal? Sheriff already scheduled visits to all registered weapon owners. Lucky us, and thanks to the '85 law, there is a list of owners. Otherwise, we would have to go house to house. Still, shit ton of work.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow? Mr. Harrow, I'm aware that you may be experiencing and will surely be coming back to this condition of yours later, but for now, I just want you to acknowledge its existence and try to stay aware of it at all times. That's good to hear. Now, in order to keep us focused, I always limit the session length to exactly 1 hour. However, since this is your first session, I'll allow a few questions, if there's anything. I can imagine a million reasons you might ask me that question. None of them good. Oh, I have an opinion, thank you. But that isn't the crux of the problem here. I'm still not clear on your intent. Are you planning something problematic? Which brings us neatly to the next topic, the incident that brought you here in the first place. Good to hear. We'll revisit it at the start of the next session. Now, whatever the reason you asked for a gun, can I have your word you'll do nothing irreversible before we meet again? All right then, that's it for today. You should go and check in at the office. Your room is probably ready by now.
Sure, give it a go. Wow, nice. I don't know how you... No, I must have left it in the locker when I was packing up my stuff at Coral Destiny. Damn. Is something wrong with you? Who the hell asks a stranger if they're armed? Listen, just drop it, okay?
No can do, sir. Just a month or two ago, the government passed a new set of regulations on gun ownership. We're drowning here in bureaucracy. Hold on just a moment. Who the hell are you? Good day, sir. Good day. My apologies, sir. Better safe than sorry, you know. You know what? The list is longer than my arm. You better ask about a particular person, and I'll do the checkup. Judged purely by the weapon's age, sure. But to get registered again, the gun must be operational. And knowing Cousin Walt, he keeps it in tip-top shape. Now, was there anyone else? Well, let me check. This whole documentation is a regular mess. Nope, Robin doesn't have a gun registered to her, though she's at an age where she could own a weapon. But I would say at an age where she should have a piece. Got more? Shoot! Haha, get it. Hold on now. Need to enter that into search. Yep, right here. Owns a weapon, double registration to Coral Destiny and her. Model is Cybershot 9000, as far as I can see. The way we're going, you're gonna ask me about the whole valley. Can we wrap this up slowly? I got some work to do. Well, when you ask that nice, go ahead. The dumper? That man should be armed. But is he? Dunno. Not a Bothwood citizen. Out of my jurisdiction. A lot of names. Gotta say, Mr. Pursuer, sir, this sounds a lot like some kind of unscheduled inspection. The Bothwood Sheriff's Department is right at your service. Well, let's see. It says right here she was the owner of a firearm from 2023. Inheritance from her mother, apparently. Until April 2027, when she surrendered the weapon. The sheriff left a note. Firearm surrendered alongside a single bullet. Oh, hell. There's even more, right? Same as Alex, Thunderbolt 44. Walter got it for both of them soon as they came of age. So, Maxine shoots far better than Alex. He wouldn't be able to hit a fish in a barrel. Shouldn't have got myself into this mess. If I was dealing with lunatics every day, I sure would get at least a shotgun or two. But from what I see here, nah, he's not in the register. With this, I don't even have to look at the bloody list. Ben's armed, of course. Men in his position should be. Otherwise, he would be a sitting duck. If you know what I mean. He's got a nice little sleek Thunderwood 38. It's right into a pocket. You know, I got time for a couple more, and after that, I have some real police work to do. You're welcome, I guess.
Welcome to Max Gas. You need some help getting gas in that city car yard, or you want something else? We got no booze, mind you. Pfft, don't be silly, of course I am. This here beauty's a Thunderbolt 44. Lethal at 100 yards if you're proficient, 50 if you're novice, and if you're green, 0. This is a revolver. And nah, you can't. You seem like someone who'd kill herself first, then me. Why did you want to see if I'm armed? That's clever, especially coming from a city dweller. For you, I recommend a pennyweight 5 mil. You might just be able to handle a recoil. And listen, pal. I seen you looking at my weapon. Don't you try no funny business here. I don't want to clean your skull and brains from this place. Now, is there anything else, or should I throw you outside?
Still with me, Mr. Harrow? Mr. Harrow, I'm aware that you may be experiencing and will surely be coming back to, but for now, I just want you. That's good to hear. However, since this is your first session,
Sure, give it a go. Wow, nice.
Physical antenna, yes. What do you mean it's settled? Oh, hello, Mr. Harrow. How are you? Are you ready to check in? I'm sorry. What? No need to whisper, Mr. Harrow. There's no one else here. And yes, I've carried a gun since I turned 18. Perfectly legal and common around here. Well, yes. No. Well, not right now. Most nights they're inseparable like salt and pepper. Just not this time. Just kidding, Mr. Harrow. I don't really own a gun. The scariest thing I own is a staple remover.
with me, Mr. Harrow? Mr. Harrow, and we'll sure. But for now, that's good to hear. However, since the
Give me my coffee, you jerk!
Still with me, Mr. Harrow? Mr. Harrow, I'm aware that you may be and will surely be coming back, but for now, that's good to hear. Now, in order to keep us focused, however, since
Spit it out already!
Pops? What's the password for today? No. Please spare me. I'll be quiet. Do whatever you have to.
It's 19 degrees, but I'm sweating like a pig. And no, it's not only because I'm nervous.
Listen, it's her. No time for being unconscious now. Come on, Frank. Open your eyes. On your feet. Silly questions will have to wait.
Who knew that these moments would be so hard? They would feel so long. I can't stop myself from rethinking everything. My whole life, from insignificant details to major decisions, all of which led me right here, so close to home.
I told you it's her, but first you need to open your eyes. Come on, cock-a-doodle-doo, buddy!
At least I'll have the best possible view, right? After so many months of just endless, rolling emptiness dotted with distant, uncaring stars.
You idiot! She was here all along, sitting on that payload adapter waiting for you, calling you. It was no accident you came right here, even if you only realize it now. And all the while they tried to stop you. First your sister, then that scrawny loser. But now that you've gotten rid of them both, it's only you and Judy.
Just a blue and white disc against the darkness. It looks so small, like I can just pluck it out of the universe with my fingers, put it in my pocket, and keep it forever.
I don't think so. You're too far away.
I never imagined my homecoming like this. I was never good with words. I thought I would have more to say. But just seeing Earth, knowing that everything and everybody I love is down there. Thinking about the warm sunlight on my skin. And the smell of wet grass. And the whipping of the wind. It leaves me breathless. Literally. Though all is said and done now, the computer notified me I'm within short range. Yeah, all messages would be sent automatically, but since I'm still here, why not do it in person? Say a bit more. I'm transmitting all my recorded messages now. Not like I care anymore how much power it'll drain. Anyhow, it's getting harder to speak, so I'll stop. Judy, out.
She's gone. Why is she gone?
Guiding light, mission log, day 2, Commander Resnick recording. You know this already, Starbase 1, but let's be thorough for the record and all that.
Quick! Don't lose her again.
While performing a Transmars injection, the main engines went offline. Neither the crew nor ship's automated systems were able to identify the cause, so In consultation with the CEO and Mission Control, we opted for me to perform an exploratory EVA.
Wait. Something's different. She sounds so distant now. Is she afraid?
Moments out of the airlock, the ship was rocked by cascading explosions, and I'm still not sure what went wrong, but my working hypothesis is that the injection system suffered a catastrophic failure. The only reason I'm still alive and not blown to bits or into the endless vacuum is my jetpack. I was able to reach and undock the landing module with an emergency override before the ship was torn apart. Mission specialists Wolf and Hobb are presumed dead.
Fuck! The battery's dying! Hurry up! You have to save her!
Since most of our TMI was completed, I'm still en route to Mars, albeit on an altered trajectory thanks to the push from the explosions. I have yet to calculate my approach angle. Most of the lander's equipment is intact and functioning, excluding the long-range comm. 2 out of 10 solar panels have also suffered significant damage. I will regret that loss.
I love you too, Frank.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow? Mr. Harrow? Mr. Harrow, please.
Come on, you thief!
There's a whole mess of scrap metal littering in the desert. Dozens, hundreds, hell if I know. Listen, you can't even turn around without that damn logo staring back at you, usually with some tech gizmo on it. Ain't no telling what you're after.
Space debris? What do you know about that? They sent you to keep tabs on me, didn't they? Didn't they? You think you're real slick, don't you? But ain't no scrawny-ass poser gonna screw me over. Shut the fuck up and stand right there. I'm gonna call Cousin Cody. You got some real explaining to do.
Back off! Now! No handouts. You want something? Earn it. What did I say? Back off!
Still with me, Mr. Harrow? Mr. Harrow, I'm aware that you may be experiencing a slight lack of motivation right now. Oh? By all means, ask away. Mr. Harrow, I'm flattered that you're interested in getting to know more about me, but we are not here to discuss my life. In fact, getting personal may derail our progress. That said, it's completely understandable that you'd need some time to settle in. And we've got a long road ahead of us. All right then, that's it for today.
That space junk? Can't say for sure, buddy, but I reckon the locals are scraping those as soon as they hit the ground. They probably think it's worth something. Or they just need a convenient tin roof for the chicken coop. Not that I've seen many of those around, to be fair. Now, speaking of things falling from grace, how about one Stargarita?
Still with me, Mr. Harrow? Mr. Harrow, I'm aware that you may be experiencing a slight lack of motivation right now. Still with me, Mr. Harrow? Mr. Harrow! Still with me, Mr. Harrow? 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 Still with me, Mr. Hollow? Mr. Harrow, can you hear me? Your affect is remarkably flat. I can't even see you breathing. This level of withdrawal points to either executive or cognitive paralysis. Tell me, is your mind blank? Or are thoughts circling without anchor? Mr. Harrow, are you present with me? Or are you dissociating? Is that so? Well then, if you happen to have trouble falling asleep tonight, remember, what I'm giving you is a mild, non-prescription herbal hypnotic drug. Nothing more. Hopefully, it'll help you calm down and get some rest tonight. We'll continue tomorrow. All right then. Now, you only need to pick up the key card for your room. And I'll call the receptionist to make sure everything is in order.
Give me my